The death toll is rising after deadly floods in Nepal and China. The political circle of a Republican Senate candidate is under scrutiny, and the internet is filling up with unsent love letters. That's some of what we'll get to on The 7 from The Washington Post. I'm Bim Adiwunmi. It's Thursday, August 27th. Let's get you caught up with today's 7 stories. Number 1. Hundreds of people were killed in Nepal and Tibet as flash floods wiped out entire villages. Videos of the disaster showed the flood sweeping people up as they tried to escape and destroying buildings and bridges. This morning, Nepali police said at least 270 people have died, while hundreds remain unaccounted for. More than 640 tourists from over 30 countries are among the missing, including 65 Americans. That's according to the Nepal Tourism Board. Rescue teams are searching for survivors. The floodwaters were probably unleashed by a landslide from a collapsing glacier, according to an analysis by geoscientists. High-resolution images show the site of the apparent landslide high in the Himalayas, close to the Nepal-China border. In the before image, a glacier can be seen looming above a narrow valley, emptying into the meandering Lende River. Afterward, the glacier appears smaller by about 2 million square feet, equal to the area of about 25 professional soccer fields. If it's confirmed that the flooding was caused by a glacier collapse, it would be a harbinger of the dangers posed by melting ice in a warming world. Meta agreed to make massive changes to how children can use its apps. That's number 2. Yesterday, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram agreed to pay as much as $18 billion and institute sweeping safety changes. The landmark nationwide settlement ended a major trial in Oakland, California, over teenage social media addiction. If it proceeds, the payout would be among the largest of its kind since the big tobacco cases of the 1990s. It would also shift how teens use Instagram and Facebook. Teen-specific accounts would be blocked from using Meta platforms from midnight to 6 a.m. They will also be limited to 2 hours a day of use across Instagram and Facebook. The deal puts pressure on Meta competitors such as YouTube and TikTok to add their own limits. Number 3 is a Post exclusive. A Senate candidate's former staffer shared KKK and Nazi imagery on his X account. Republican Representative Mike Collins is challenging Senator Jon Ossoff, a Democrat, in a Senate race in Georgia in November. The contest could prove to be critical in determining control of the Senate, where Republicans hold a 53-47 advantage. Several Republicans in Georgia told the Post that they have grown increasingly worried about the people in Collins's orbit. And this morning, the Post reported that a former staffer for the congressman shared images in June and July of a swastika and one that depicts himself in Ku Klux Klan robes. The images follow other controversial actions and rhetoric from Collins' associates that have dogged his Senate campaign. A number of people in Collins's orbit have been accused of having ties to white nationalists or of making racist or anti-Semitic comments. Collins's own social media presence has also drawn scrutiny. Number 4. The FDA approved a pancreatic cancer drug that extends patients' lives. The drug is known as Razonk, or daraxonrasib. Taken daily, the pill has been shown to nearly double patients' average survival times for pancreatic cancer when taken instead of chemotherapy. Researchers have called the approval of the drug a landmark development. Pancreatic cancer is an incredibly cruel diagnosis, leaving only around 14% of people alive after 5 years. The drug works by targeting a gene called KRAS, a common cancer-causing gene that regulates cell growth. The gene, which has been associated with pancreatic, liver, and colorectal cancers, has long been identified as a target for cancer treatments, but has proved difficult for scientists to attack. The success of daraxonrasib could spur further developments in pancreatic cancer treatment, as well as other cancers associated with the gene. A trial of daraxonrasib to treat lung cancer is underway.
He thought you were the candy man. Don't get strung out by the
Number 5. Tim Curry, the actor who found cult stardom in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, has died at 80. The beginning of Tim Curry's illustrious acting career is a fun one. After his degree in English and drama at Birmingham University in England, he drove to London with his friends. They wanted to join a theatre troupe. Then they heard about auditions for the London premiere of Hair. 22-year-old Curry had no professional acting experience and managed to bluff his way into an audition. His impressive vocals got him the part. And that was the start of an acting career that spanned 5 decades. The beloved British actor brought his Cheshire Cat smile and swagger to more than 30 films, including Home Alone 2 and Clue. But he was perhaps best loved as cross-dressing Dr. Frankenfurter in 1975's The Rocky Horror Picture Show. Curry also received 3 Tony nominations for his work on stage. He died at his Los Angeles home on Tuesday, and fans have been sharing tributes to him on social media. Number 6. People's conversations with chatbots are being used as evidence in court. For the most part, the millions of queries that Americans ask AI chatbots every day stay private. But that wasn't the case for one teenage boy who filed a lawsuit against social media companies for addiction and mental health issues. His intimate conversations with an AI chatbot were used as evidence, and this type of thing is a growing phenomenon. A post-review of public records and local news stories found that chatbot logs had been cited in 12 court cases over the past 2 years. And data released by OpenAI shows requests by government agencies and law enforcement for user data is growing rapidly. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman has argued that these conversations should receive special legal protections, but so far, that has not happened. And at number 7, the internet is overflowing with unsent love letters. After he broke up with his girlfriend in 2023, Gabe Sito's friends told him to get over it, but he wasn't ready to. He ended up creating an online map of London, filled with his memories of their relationship anonymously. It was called A Map of Us, and Sito thought the site would be just about the two of them. But more than 300,000 users have joined him since. It's one of the many places on the internet filled with anonymous love letters. An expert said that in modern dating, direct in-person declarations of love might be seen as too much. Sito shared that creating the site made him feel less exposed because there's plausible deniability with an anonymous online love letter. And people may feel some safety in numbers when they're posting to a site filled with other people's little love stories. If you'd like to read some of them for yourself, click the link to our newsletter. You can find that, as always, in our show notes. All right, you're all caught up. I'm excited to tell you about another podcast from the Washington Post that's coming soon. It's called Freedom Desk with Jason Rezaian. After being detained in Iran himself, Rezaian's show will focus on people around the world who are trying to protect people's freedoms. The first episode will air on September 9th. I'm Bim Adewunmi. I'll meet you back here tomorrow.